Oh,
We're
what's going
friends to
on
the
here?
end.
There's no way that a pro hero is working with the bad guys, right? Is this guy the traitor that everybody's been wondering about?
Dirty, rotten traitor.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my Amber channel, Giz Anime. Today we're going to be watching My Hero Academia Season 5, Episode 2. I skipped the first episode because I was told it was pretty much just a filler episode with a kind of a highlight video of all the abilities of the heroes and the students and whatnot, and it really didn't add anything to the story, so I passed it up. If that was incorrect, I'm probably not going to add it anyway now since it's a little too late. The last episode I watched, we had Endeavor fighting the enhanced Nomu that was able to regenerate at a really high capacity and was intelligent. It was able to talk and was pretty much goading Endeavor into attacking with stronger and stronger attacks, to where at the end Endeavor pretty much had to go as high in the sky as he could and just like unleash this ultimate attack that he had, that if he had used below would have caused citywide damage and probably a lot of loss of life, so which is not very heroic. So not really anything else to add other than that. I have become aware that the season or the manga is ending soon, that things are coming to a close. I have not read any of the manga. Well, I read up to where we are now, I should say, actually. So I really put off watching the previous season 4, for quite a while because I read up to it and I really didn't feel like watching what I already read, which is why I haven't read anything, because I feel like it's more refreshing to watch the show without knowing what's going to happen and then becoming disappointed when certain things you're looking forward to happening don't happen. But with that being said, though, let's get on to the anime reaction and see exactly what happens, and I'll see you there. Alright. Got our man Endeavor here. Popping off. Is this a recap of the last episode's end? My Hero Academia does this a lot. I don't know why they do all this filler stuff. Yeah, Hawk used most of his feathers. They all got burnt up during the fight with the Nomu. This guy. Who's Rabbit Girl? She saw this dude pop up on the news and got over there that fast. She's definitely got speed on her side.
And so it begins.
Hasn't it technically always been the beginning? From the beginning? Every beginning is a beginning. Gotta skip that intro. Gotta skip any spoilers. Oh, what's going on here? There's no way that a pro hero is working with the bad guys, right? Is this guy the traitor that everybody's been wondering about? Thinking it was one of the students? Okay, so he's not working for them. He's playing a double agent. So they're trying to learn from their past actions when All Might was fighting All for One. Apparently there was a lot more casualties in that fight than they let on, I guess. So yeah, he's to blame for Endeavor right now. The way Endeavor looks, because he knew what was going to happen. And Endeavor probably doesn't know anything. He's got a heck of a scar now. I wonder if that's going to heal up at all. Can he go to Recover Girl and get that removed? What in the world is this big dude dragging that for? He could probably just carry that whole thing in his hand. So they take a little while to regenerate his feathers. Yet he's still the number 2 hero. You would think that would be a pretty big detriment to his ability. So he was recruited from a really young age. Okay, so this organization was helping his family. So if he stops being a hero, they're going to stop helping them. I wonder how this family dynamics changed.
Let's play, cute little kitty.
Oh. He raised her head wanting to play with the cat. It's kind of funny. Kind of looks like yours. She was talking out loud. Well, he told him to talk, and he's definitely talking. Let it all out. Let him know how you really feel. I don't know. Like they show that he was a pretty bad father in the past, really abusive. I'm pretty sure him trying to atone for what he did back then, it's just as hard on him as it is them, because he probably doesn't even know how to act or what to say or what to do. For the one fan that hates Endeavor, you've got 20 that love him more now. His spot is the number 1, way more secure. Endeavor having a really hard heart with his own self. He's not giving up, right? He's just got to move forward, showing them that he's changed. He just can't say he's changed or he's different.
I am tired.
No, Midoriya looks really out of it, eh? Okay, so we're getting a recap of the end of 88, I believe. Okay, no, he's just going over the dream he had. These are the previous owners of the One for All power, right? So where is All Might in this? And how are there so many of them? Why has nobody talked about any of the others before All Might? So he takes his power away and gives it to him? So the one that doesn't have it has it, and the one that doesn't want it doesn't have it. This is no different than what anybody really does in life, though. Like, if you help somebody, they seem to feel indebted to you regardless of how you help them. So he didn't have any powers either.
You have no power here.
So was One for All just kind of developed almost psychically? This guy here looks a lot like Shigaraki. Is that who that is? I mean, you put a hand on his face and that's Shigaraki right there. But if he's the beginning of One for All, then that can't be him, right? Didn't they already say that that was All Might's predecessor's grandson or something like that anyway? How are there so many previous predecessors to this, though? Already. Like, I don't understand how there's 8. Alright, everybody, just a little bit of a recap of the episode. Not a whole lot to really go on right now. Midoriya Deku has basically been having dreams about the past holders of One for All. I'm kind of confused how there's so many of them already, and none of them have been talked about but All Might that we're aware of anyway in the storyline. Like, how has nobody been like, All Might's like so-and-so, or so-and-so is like so-and-so, or, you know, how are they all so similar with their powers and abilities, and what's going on here? It's really weird, and I feel like it's kind of being swept under the rug. How the whole thing continues to be passed on and nobody's caught on, and like this quirk that seems to have originated from All For One's brother, who All For One isn't that old. So how we've had so many successors back to back to back like this and nobody's noticed already kind of seems a bit odd. Like, at least that's where I'm getting, is that All For One's brother is the originator of One For All. It just seems really, really weird. Like I said, I don't read the manga, so don't spoil anything if it gets delved into deeper, which I'm hoping it does. Then we had, Hawk basically seemed like he was a traitor to the Hero Association at the beginning of the episode, but then it immediately lets on that he's a double agent working actually for the heroes. So I'm pretty sure that the villains already understand this and are probably using it to their advantage in some way. Tell him we're going left and we're actually going to end up going right or whatever. So not sure how this is going to end with him, because if they do really figure out that he's playing them, they might just take his head off at some point. Like I said, I do know that the manga is coming to a close, and a lot of things have obviously gone on that I'm unaware of from this point forward in the manga, so I'm really hesitant to read the manga, because I feel like if I read the manga, I really won't want to watch the anime. I really won't care then, because the manga always does it better, because you're able to really get into the head, into the characters, and I do find the whole dream sequence thing kind of amusing, or not amusing, but intriguing. Also, how Deku is covered in like this shadowy stuff from like half his face. I don't know if that represents anything, or if that's just an artistic style that they've decided to draw that in. But it is interesting, to say the least. But with that being said, guys, let me know what y'all thought of the episode, if you're animes only, and if you read the manga. Was it pretty much on course with the source material so far? And I will see y'all later.